Hey everyone, today is August 23rd. This is my third video. I'm actually trying to cram them all in before I have to get to bed. Hang on one second. This one is actually regarding bipolar. Again, if you don't want to listen to it, just don't watch. It is a little bit personal and a little bit graphic. So if you don't want to hear it, don't even watch. Just stop watching right now. Trying to get comfy. So anyways, I have been peaking sexually for about, dear God, the past week, I would say. I don't have my book with me, which I should have with me. And I don't even think it's in my bag now. I think it's downstairs, probably. Anyways, at first it was just like sexual peaking, like just constant sex, like any kind of sex, like didn't matter if I was like in the kitchen doing dishes, going to the bathroom, taking a pee, taking a shower, sitting on the couch watching TV. There's this one thing that anybody can do, but just my husband does it right now, and it just like completely sets me off. So he learned that rather fast. Any man would, oh, I know what to do. Psh, there you go. So definitely have been sore. From certain activities, some involving bondage, not the kind of bondage I would like. He's more into, I'm sorry, allergies. Do not say, I'm not picking my nose. I hate when people say that. He's not exactly into the hardcore dom sub master slave thing. He tried it and he pretty much flunked. He sucks at it. I'm sorry for saying that, but it's true. So it was kind of like the corny bondage, choke chain, whips, belts, blindfolds, little cat and on tails, that kind of stuff. With a little bit of pain, not too much pain, but just a little bit. And it was great for like the past week that I've been going through this sexual peak thing. And now it's at the point to, I'm horny as hell, and it's just like, I don't even care which hole he sticks it in. Don't take that the wrong way, please. Like for example, last night, I was so freaking horny, but I will explain a little bit after this why it's just not meshing together. And you know, he's trying to be all romantic and lovey-dovey and touch me here and rub me there. And like he starts to just like rub up and down my body, that kind of crap, and I'm liking it, but it's not what I want. So I'm like, you know what, just go ahead and do it and just get it over with. But I said it more flaily than that, of course. And I do believe, yeah, he ended up ass fucking me. Which was short, thank goodness. Always has been short in the ass. I'm sorry. I hate to describe it like that, but he cannot hold back when he does anal sex, which is a bad thing because I actually enjoy it a lot. So, anyways, yeah, and it just like slipped right in. I hate to describe it that way. Like I've talked to a lot of girls and guys who enjoy anal sex, and for the majority of the time, if you don't do it constantly, I'm saying, you do actually have to like work yourself up into it. Usually it does not just slide right in, if you understand what I'm saying. People who enjoy anal sex may, depending on their level of activity, but it just like slid right in, and I was just like, wow. It's like I could barely feel it. I hate to say it like that. So right now I'm at this point where I know what I want, but I can't have it. Not right now anyways. Um, I want to get into the whole just tie my ass down to the bed however you can. I mean, dude, we got 4 posts, we got plenty of rope. Oh my goodness gracious. Bungee cords, everything else you could think of. We pretty much have it. And just whip the living life out of me. That's what I want. I want to feel pain. Of course with sex at the same time. And see, that's where there's a bit of a problem with my husband. He's older, and I don't think it exactly has to do with age. Because I have my older doms, or people into bondage and S&M type stuff, who are extremely kinky and way out there. And my husband is just not one of those people who's like way out there. He's kind of vanilla. He really is. He doesn't like the pain, or he doesn't like to give pain, I should say, because he thinks that he's actually hurting me too much. And again, I tried to explain to him, like, you're doing a great job. Why are you stopping? And it just, I can't get it through his head. He just doesn't understand. He's not a hitter or a slapper. I have noticed, like, there's nights where, like, I, like, beg for it so bad that he finally just gives in. And we work out the rope and everything, the blindfold, the gag, and just, he goes, wow, he just goes to town on me. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about too much. I'm trying to talk, not think. Okay. And of course, the next day I got marks everywhere. I'm sore. I could barely sit down, and it feels awesome. I freaking love it. But I can see in his face that, you know, like when he looks at me or like he sees the marks, like it's just like his face changes. Like he's ashamed of what he done, or he is disappointed. Because he's never actually been with someone like me before. Yeah, so it's kind of hard to satisfy your urges when your husband only goes so far. So like now I'm getting to the point where, you know, I'm horny as hell, and then of course, you know, he's coming on to me all slow and passionate and shit. And I know he is confused as heck, especially with the person being bipolar. It is confusing. Especially with me. There's days where I do want the slow, mushy sex. And there's days where I want like light bondage, like not that much. Then there's days where we just play on our oh my goodness, play on the rubber sheets, doing activities. And then there's periods where I want like extreme bondage, which is the point that I'm at right now. And I seriously have my head in the gutter right now. I'm sorry. So, anyways, don't want to talk too much longer, but it is a little bit harder to get my fix, shall we say, if the person I'm involved in can't meet me toe to toe, I guess you could say. It's kind of disappointing in a way, and I don't want to push him past his comfort zone. So, yeah. Don't know what else to do. I did have one online friend like suggest that I find a dom, which is like no problem. I have no problem talking to doms like in a polite manner, especially online. certain chat rooms are like formal and some are just kind of informal type settings. So finding one would not be a problem. And it wouldn't be sexual, it'd just be, you know, pain. But yeah, you try to tell my husband that. I don't think he would go for it. But we did talk about actually, for some god-awful reason, about actually having a woman move in with us. We just started talking about it. Just like off the top of our heads. I think it's because, oh sorry, I got corn on. I'm trying to think. We actually were watching something regarding the presidential stuff going on. I pretty much hate both parties, so I don't know what to do. But, for some reason we started talking about polygamy and all this other stuff, and I'm like, dude, what the, you know, I just asked him, like, what do you think about it? And at first he had no idea what the heck I was talking about. We got more into it, started talking about it more. You know, it's just like, how would you feel if, you know, I did decide to have somebody come home, like, not for me, for him, obviously. But then, you know, I might be able to get some of the things I want if he gets what he wants. How messed up is that? So, I'm trying to get into the open relationship just a little bit, and he is not an open relationship person. Definitely closed relationship, one person, and that's it. Unless, of course, he's cheating, then that's all on him. So anyways, yeah, we talk about that. But anyways, back to the whole sexual peaking thing. I just kind of wanted to see what he would say if I did bring it up, which I was surprised because he actually did kind of agree. He said that if me and this other person could actually get along, then he would like have no problem with it. And I'm like, really? So in my mind, I'm thinking that's great. I can find a chick I can get along with, and she'd be on the same wavelength as me. Of course, she'd have to be open to sexual relations with my husband, no problem there. And of course, the first thing that pops in my head, well, if he can have his goodies, I can get some of my goodies too. Which is not the way to think about it, really. It really is not. So I'm trying not to. But it would be nice to actually, fuck. I'm sorry if I miss dominant men. I will put it that way. My husband is not dominant. He tries to pretend like I'm not pretend. He tries to play the role, and to him, he's playing a role of being dominant. And like half the time, he's like joking about it, or smiling, or grinning about it. And you know, I just start laughing my ass off. I cannot help myself. Because to him, it's just a game. It's just a role. It's like, okay, so I can be this like mean, tough person for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then I'm finished. And not the kind of lifestyle I'm looking for. Not saying that I want it to be like a 24/7 thing where it's like constant domination, but definitely a lifestyle. Instead of me just trying to work with him for his like 2 hours of playing a dom, which I'm not laughing. I'm trying not to be rude. So yeah, there's a difference between an actual dom and someone just doing it to please you, and I can definitely tell the difference. And I can't get into it. Trying to get into it, and it's not working out well. So the past 2 days, 3 days, yeah, this is the third day. I'm just like, okay, go ahead and get it over with and just do whatever you want. Which is funny, because I'll just like ask him, like, what's he want? And he's like, sex. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, seriously, that's as far as your imagination can go, just sex. And like, in my head, I'm thinking, let me see if I could just get you handcuffed to the bed, get some Japanese candles and pour that crap all over, get a little freaking. I'm not gonna go any further than that. But that's my answer, and his is just like, sex. I'm like, wow, okay, definitely not the type of man I expected to get married to. Um, seriously, I've been thinking about it too. Like, my ideal man would be like definitely like not tall, but not short. So that's kind of in the middle, with a little bit of pudge, not too much pudge. I don't like overweight men. I don't like too skinny men. I'm not picky. It's just I like what's comfy, and I don't like feeling. I do not like bony people. Oh, it just doesn't feel right. But it would definitely be somebody who can actually keep me in line, keep me in check. Um, who understands bipolar and all these other issues, anxiety and stuff that I'm going through. Somebody who's actually working instead of on Social Security. Um, somebody who knows how to cook, who can help me learn more about cooking, especially in the nude. I love cooking naked. Anyways, would definitely be a man. I love a man with big, rough, calloused hands, like a working man. I love it. Farm, little, oh my goodness, farm would be freaking awesome. Or just like a nice chunk of land, just to do something on, and just basically get back into the whole I'm a sub, he's a dom routine, feel more comfortable in my shell. And just have that completely mind-blowing, can't move a muscle, having the shit fucked out of me sex. That's the stuff I miss. And I'm craving it with every freaking molecule in my body right now. And I'm not rubbing myself, dear God. Ugh. And my husband just can't do it. I'm sorry. He tries to get rough and tough. And it comes off so lightweight. It's like, oh my God, just stop and just, just stick it somewhere and get it over with. So that goes into the whole marriage factor and, how good is this relationship and what are the pros and cons of it long term. Which I constantly think about, especially since there's no kids involved. Dude, but I would love to meet him. Oh my God. That is so bad. Just meet somebody who's more like me, who's into scary movies, but not all the time, who enjoys going to parks and camping, who could teach me how to fish again, because I totally forgot how to fish. Don't laugh. I used to fish, now I don't know how to fish. I mean, someone who doesn't wear baggy jeans and sneakers all the time with these t-shirts with stupid logos on them, like I'm a jackass. It's a picture of a donkey with an ass afterwards. Like someone who actually dresses her age. So, and somebody, for the life of me, who knows that when a woman starts to come, she's just beginning. So don't nut as soon as she gets wet. You just gotta ride that out, and then when she's done, you can let it out. And I've been with him for, 4 or 5 years, and he still does the same shit. So I'm definitely sexually frustrated right now, and I hope to God this passes. And I'm squeezing and crapping on my thighs right now. I'm sorry. I hope this passes soon, because I honestly do not know how much more I can take. Anyways, wow, I'm definitely trailing off and thinking about the perfect dom. It's not working. So, yeah, I will get off. Not get. Wow. I'm gonna get off here. So I think that's enough for today. Tomorrow maybe I'll be able to handle it more. Today is a little tough. Yeah. So if you watch this, thanks for watching. Please don't perv out, and please don't dislike it. If you don't like it, just like don't watch it. Honestly, I hate when people watch the videos and then they dislike it. If it doesn't have to do with you, don't watch the damn video. Not hard to understand. Very straightforward and honest person. So, maybe this fits some people with bipolar. Some probably not. I tend to go to extremes. I love extremes. So I will definitely get off. I need to do my little tidbit for the day. Okay. Good night.